Yo, what is up, guys? So, this is gonna be my first of three videos on Wild Card Weekend Part Two. It's Sunday, so there was another triple header today. So I'm gonna be talking about the first game, which was the Ravens taking on the Titans, and the Ravens were able to pull it out. Lamar Jackson, congratulations! You finally get your first playoff win. You finally were able to beat King Henry or Derrick Henry. I was about to call him Henry Dickerson for some reason, but no, Derrick Henry. The Ravens finally beat the Ravens. They redeemed their loss from last year's playoff game, the blowout, the infamous blowout, and they were able to redeem their loss from earlier in the season, Week 11, that heartbreaker where Derrick Henry was able to just walk off with a touchdown. But that was the key today. Actually, the Ravens actually had a key. Shut down Derrick Henry, and they did it. Derrick Henry had I think it was 18 carries for 40 yards. They couldn't get A.J. Brown and that receiving core going. Corey Davis left the game. Wasn't in those final drives in the fourth quarter to give the Titans a fair enough chance to go down the field. Like I said, the shutdown of Derrick Henry, and that was the key. They had to. The Ravens, if they wanted to be successful, Lamar Jackson couldn't have a bad game. They couldn't let Derrick Henry run loose like they did in the last two games. And they did that. They were able to shut. Lamar Jackson was able to. He ran the football well. Had over 130 yards rushing. Had 179 yards passing. But here's the big thing. The Ravens were down 10-0, and I was this close to writing them off. I was actually this close to writing them off. The Ravens do not do good when they're trailing behind by 10 or more. So I was this close to writing them off, but then Lamar Jackson and that offense were able to get going. They get a field goal to make it a 7-point game, and then Lamar Jackson with the run of his life. It was 3rd and long, and Lamar Jackson just runs it 48 yards to the house. Lamar Jackson is one of the best scramblers that I've ever seen in my life to date, with a huge run to tie that game, and then it was all Ravens from there on out. The Titans were able to only score a field goal in that third quarter, and then the Ravens with a key interception at the end of the game to seal it. So congratulations to Baltimore. They were able to finally overcome the biggest obstacle that they faced this year in beating King Henry, or Derrick Henry as people call him, in the playoffs, able to redeem the 2 losses that they had in 2020 and move on. So they just got to wait for the results for for tonight's game against for the Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. If the Steelers win, I think they face Kansas City. But if the Browns win, they would take on Buffalo. So this is going to be an interesting night. I'm about to go ahead and watch the Saints and Bears game. That's going to be hard to watch because I think the Bears are going to get smoked. But who knows? Who knows? This playoff weekend has been so unpredictable. I actually thought that. Well, I knew that the Bills were able to go win. I thought that they were going to handle the Colts yesterday afternoon, but that didn't happen. It was a very close game. I thought that the Seahawks were going to handle the Rams. I was wrong on that one, of course. And then I thought that not the Patriots, the Buccaneers were going to handle the business against Washington. I gave Washington no chance, but they were this close to actually, you know, making it a game with Tom Brady. So, it was an interesting wild card round, and today was no different. You know, it went down to the final 5 minutes, but then the Ravens were able to come away with a turnover. Lamar Jackson, the only thing is that he needs to be careful with the football. He can't be throwing, interceptions, because that interception that he had, I think, led to either the touchdown drive. I think it was the touchdown drive. Let me see. Yeah, I think it was that interception led to that touchdown drive, but that's neither here nor there. They were able to come back, and Lamar Jackson was able to control the football. Had a big scramble, like I said, that 48-yard dash to the end zone, and then he had a big 33-yard gain to end the game and seal it away. So congratulations go out to Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. They move on to the divisional round. Let's see if you guys can continue this. So keep it real. Up next will be my review of the Bears-Saints game, even though, like I said, I don't know why I'm going to do this. Watch that game. That's going to be hard to watch, to be honest, if the Bears really struggle, but we'll have to see. And then, of course, after that would be the Steelers-Browns game. So, alright guys, like this video, subscribe to my channel if you're new, share this video, turn on post notifications. I will see you guys next time. Peace.